What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Cards for Hire. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so yesterday I woke up with a very loud song in my head. You cats better get it together. No Filter by Jenny. And I've channeled that before, but it was more so of a physical features, taking off whatever makes you look like anything other than yourself. But this time, it felt more so of no filter, having no filter with that mouth. And I felt that very strongly yesterday. Like let me just say, when I started receiving messages, it was like between 7:30, about 8:39, and I didn't stop receiving messages, I kid you not, until like 12:32. 12:32 could be significant. So, if you too feel the need to not have a filter, settle in, friend. We about to begin. All right. So first and foremost, we gotta pray before we eat. Lord, I thank you in advance. Ask for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection. I extend my gratitude and ask that my angels and guides protect me and minds on this vibe. I was gonna wait until my heat turned off, but I got the strong feeling that I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Like I said, I've been trying to do this since yesterday, but the energy that I was feeling yesterday, I didn't want to come down here and project anything. I needed it to be pure. And I do have, like I said, I got messages, so I'm gonna go ahead and read through those. Then we're gonna get started. Today we're gonna go through oracles. We're gonna go through the situation. We're gonna touch on your energy, their energy, those people who are involved or others that are involved, any other entities that are involved. And then we're gonna go ahead and close out with the angelic advice. So first and foremost, the number 3 could be significant. More specifically, this could be one person and their parents discussing things, discussing you possibly, or this could be you. Also, with the number 3, I always get the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. So you could be religious, you could be straying away from religion, as I speak about that. With the no filter, you're breaking chains. Or there's a need to break chains. There's a need to let go of something or force yourself away from something else. Amen. I also got no judgments but from God. People love to judge people on other things or things that they are not doing. Let he who has not sinned be the first to cast a stone. I don't think I'm saying that right, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Off the top, off the dome, that could be significant. 8 of Pentacles, which is indicative of working on your craft, working on yourself, self-work. And the 8 of Pentacles comes before the 9. The 9 of Pentacles is when you are stable in your own energy. You are stable financially, you are stable emotionally, physically, and in all other attributes. No longer codependent or not being codependent, not in need or controlled by others. Working on self will get you exactly where you want to be. Something could be happening on Tuesday, or something happened on a Tuesday, or something is happening on a Tuesday. And with Tuesday, Mars rules Tuesday. And whenever I see Mars, I think of Aries energy, and I also think of the color red. I see red. That song, I see red. Somebody's mad. Somebody's pissed. This could be you, which is why you are breaking chains and having no filter. I'm not judging. Something about a grandmother could be significant. Shots fired. Don't shoot the messenger. And with that, I got Paul Revere. The British are coming. If the British coming to save us from, you know what, never mind. The color cyan or light blue, and if you're interested, this is the color cyan. Could be significant. Also got with that diamond in the rough. Tiffany and Company could be significant. Somebody could be receiving a gift, or you could be gifting yourself. Atlanta could be significant. Look at Her Now by Selena Gomez. She talks about dodging bullets, like something that you may have wanted in the past. You now look back and realize, I actually dodged a bullet by not getting that. It's given that Beyonce song, Thank You for What goes around, come back around. We don't find the good and goodbye. I'm so bad. So you turned out to be the best thing I never had. And then some of you may be the victim of a witch hunt. Do with that what you will. The leche, Drink the Leche of the Siren by Melanie Fiona. That could be significant. Melanie Martinez is who I meant to say. She says, don't be sad when these fuckers all drowned. She said, strangling with the fear of deciding which ones deserve to drown. Laying in the bed that they may need help. Also, last but not least, a door of some sort. A door and the animal, the bear, could be significant. Okay, so let's get started. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and start with the situation, or the oracles, actually. I kind of want to take it off the top, I'm going to be honest. And I need this to light. What in the heck? Hello? You could be expecting a phone call, or a phone call could be significant. Alexander Graham Bell was the inventor of the telephone, and he also coined hello. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, you might want to look it up. When he invented the phone, his first call was to his wife or his lover at the time, and just naturally he said hello. And since then we've been saying hello to greet people. Breaking chains, starting something new. You could be on the edge or on the verge of an invention, a new way of thinking, a new mindset, a new way of living. Break every chain. Power is also significant. For the past couple hours I've been getting, there is power in the name of Jesus. I don't consider myself a religious person. I'm more so agnostic. I take what I like from different religions and make sure that I am a good person overall. But my family is very religious. My family is more so Christian. I have pastors in my family, deacons and the like. So sometimes I kind of feel like it's embedded at this point. I have a religious heart sometimes. So let's go. I already prayed, but I feel called to pray again, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Lord, I thank you in advance. I ask for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection. I extend my gratitude and ask that my angels and guides protect me and minds on this vibing, man. Shout out Chi-Town. I don't know why I feel cold. I don't know. I'm really not cold. I'm kind of heating up. Whenever I do readings, I kind of heat up. But I was cold earlier. I was cold upstairs. Bears. I didn't even think about that. Let's go ahead and get started. I love this. I love this, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I like that. I like it too, baby. Let me put a little bit of excitement up in your lifestyle. I'll take that. I will take that. Gotta know the times of the essence. I'm talking right now. So let's pick up on this no filter energy, please. Thank you. Lemon Balm 52 Nurturer, but it came out in reverse. You're no longer nurturing, I heard, the weak-minded. It's almost like I have no patience for tomfoolery, for those unwilling to grow. I have no patience for those willfully misunderstanding me. It's all about peace, baby. And then on the back, these aren't even connected cards. They are literally connected, and this reminds me of Chains by Staplers. Nope. I'm not doing it. And then I have my Angels card, my Angels deck next to this deck, and I have Earth Angel. You may be giving off Earth Angel energy. Thank you. All right, let me finish off with that. Come on. You know what we came to do. Oh my gosh, there's 4 of them. Revival. renewal. Renewing yourself. I really like this eagle card. Somebody may be trying to knock you off your square or pull you from something that you are focusing on. I saw this video earlier of an eagle trying to drag a goose, trying to take a goose to his lair. And its owner came out and was like, "You're not taking my baby." Mind you, the owner was outside breastfeeding her child. You may be a mother, maybe a strong mother at that. Retreat. Retreat is here, indicative of separating yourself from the sheep, the herd. Mushrooms could be significant. 22 with the 10, 22. 27 equals a 10. 26 is an 8. 52 is a 7. And then we have 7 again. Passion flower, surrender. Surrender. And I'm still hearing break every chain. I'm still hearing break every chain. I got this card earlier. You see those two owls? Owls represent wisdom. And there's 2 of them bad boys. So guess what? Twice as much wisdom as you had before. I love that for you. Be careful, my darling. Your divinity is showing. All right. Do I want to set these like this? Since you don't want to act right, I'm going to put you right there. Enough positive energy, I guess. Break every chain. Break every chain. Get this out the way. You might be moving things out of the way, waiting for your new blessings. You may have had no choice. Didn't I say a mother was breastfeeding her child? They're not breastfeeding a man, but that's a mother on the back of that. That's a mother on the back of that. There's a baby on the back of that woman. Somebody packing something. 20 lavender is the weaver. And then we have a spider in the back, a spider's web. One thing about a spider, although a lot of people are afraid of them, spiders are symbolic of creativity. If you ever watch or study a spider, they have no choice but to rebuild their homes often. If the wind blows, if it rains too hard, if it snows, they have to rebuild, and it takes creativity. If I'm not mistaken, I don't even know if one spider can create the same web each time, but they're taking the lessons from their last web and possibly making it stronger. Something about rebuilding is here. Rebuilding in peace. Rebuilding your peace. Reclaiming my time. 100%. Oh, I love that. 100%. We are reclaiming our time, which means we may be a little disheveled. Change is difficult. Change is ugly sometimes, but it's needed. Void. Somebody is not in the void. Somebody may not be avoiding something. You might be allowing it to come right to you, and you waiting for it at the door. I mentioned doors. God, I really only need 2, please. Peace came out again. Can't escape it. 100%. You are focused on your peace. Absolutely. Purple could be significant as well as pink. Somebody may not be taking you seriously about what you are trying to do. That's okay. Let them watch. Cop a squat. Tell them get a Snickers. It's going to be a while for you return to who you used to be. And that's a never. Why you being weird to me? It's weirders out here, y'all. Weirdo, weirdo. People may think you're being weird because they are in the void. Okay. Into the void, 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 into the void. This could have something to do with the relationship and creativity. Don't mess with me. I know what I'm doing up here. Oh. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start off with these. We are looking into the situation, Lord. Can I have energy on this situation? Purple could definitely be significant. Your favorite flower could be purple. Something about honey or gold. I did say a gift, right? Tiffany them sell gifts, right? Sell gifts. Sell gold, right? With the situation, 2 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. And then we have Hella Birds. Okay, thank you. You could have been ignoring your intuition for a long time. Oh, you saw that 8 of Cups? You walked away from whatever you were trying to avoid last time. Something you were avoiding doing, an action that you were avoiding trying to take. 2 of Swords to the 4 of Cups. My baby up there singing. It's early. It's like 5 or 6 something. I've been up since like 1. 2 of Swords is indicative of denial. And the 4 of Cups is avoiding. You were avoiding this new love or this new, you were avoiding this new transformation for quite some time. And that's okay, as long as you got here. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Cups, you're loving on yourself. You're pouring into yourself. You're using your gifts for yourself. I love that. The 4 of Cups is rejection. It's boredom. So whatever you were in denial about, it eventually came to like, I got to do something about it. The Tower, transformation energy. The Tower falls because it was on a faulty foundation to begin with. And what do we do when something breaks down? You either build up or break down with it. Scorpio energy. This is your energy. Right under the peace. You're changing for the betterment of yourself, for the betterment of those around you. 9 of Cups. I came down here and started shuffling these cards, preparing for this reading. And I got the 9 of Cups with this deck and the other deck. You're going towards your wish fulfillment. You may be studying up on something. You may be studying yourself. The 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and then we got the Ace of Swords. So with this new clarity that you found yourself receiving, it hurt. It was painful. And it's probably going to be painful for those that you are leaving. Again, with the color red. There's an action that you needed to take that you decided you're like, ugh, I got to do it. Sorry, Mom, I had to do it to him. You may be talking to your mom about this. I said talking to your parents. I'm sorry, Mom. I had to da-da-da-da-da-da. And then we also have butterflies with this transformation. You know, the butterfly goes from the caterpillar to the butterfly, but after a process. After it crawls up the tree, creates the chrysalis, that takes some time. It dwells in the chrysalis, that takes some time. By the time you're ready to come out, you're still not ready to fly. It takes time, and that's okay. And it takes time because your wings are wet. So you might be finding your footing. I'm getting the Fool card. You may be finding your footing in this new life, this new transition. Revealing. You may be taking time to reveal the new you. One more for peace, please. For my collective's energy. The 6 of Wands, the Sun, Leo energy again, because the strength is at the bottom. I don't think I said that. 10 of Wands, you're letting go of those burdens. You taking whatever you got, whatever you can pack in the car, whatever you can take with you, and you're heading on out. Getting out of that jam, if you will. The 6 of Wands, that is victory. Victory after this realization. And with the 3 of Cups, Because I got relationship over here, this could be you realizing that somebody was dabbling in situations, people, kitty cats that they shouldn't have, causing ruckus in your life, bringing energy to you that you did not deserve, that you did not know how to transmute out of. There are 2 3s out here. And then you also may have realized it just by hanging with friends or at a celebration. Maybe you saw something at a celebration, at a party, at a gathering, a social gathering. Heavy wands energy out here. Break every chain. Soften the blow. You may have been holding back because you wanted to soften the blow. But when you try to coddle or nurture, which is in reverse, when you try to coddle people who didn't give a damn to hurt your feelings, who didn't give a damn to drag you through the mud, who never cared about you enough to tell you the truth and to let you go. Remind me, why are you so considerate when you choose yourself? Let me know. I've struggled with that. I probably still struggle with that. But at the end of the day gotta end. Glorilla is a Leo. You could be, cause y'all know she was what'd she say? About the F ninjas. But now she in love. Love dove. So you could be trying to find your footing in a new relationship after a tumultuous one. Yeah, with this victory card, the 6 of Wands, something about social media is heavy too. And clarity, I can't get over it. Excuse me, this sun is so freaking beautiful. There is power. There's power. Okay, so if we really think about the Bible and the sun, remember, before we had time, as in numbers, they knew what was going on by looking into the sky. So when we think about how far back that was and when the Bible started, some research shows, some theories show that Jesus is the sun because everything surrounds him, right? He's the center of the universe, the center of our galaxy. And then he had 12 disciples, the number 3, 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1, 3. He had 12 disciples. We have 12 signs. I'm just here to make you think. Don't shoot the messenger. Just something to think about. Some things I think we take a little too literally. But that's just a theory. All right. Not my theory. I was just reading it that one time, a couple times. All right. Weird. Let's go into weird. This is others' energy, the energy that is around you. So yeah, this is, and look at all these pieces around. Crazy. They either think you're weird or crazy. Or if you're weird, I'll be crazy. I'll be that bitch. Yeah, people don't want you to be in this wish fulfillment, but it's your justice. It's your justice. Oh. It's your justice. And it's your purpose to focus on self. The 4 of Pentacles could speak of mental stability. It could also speak of lack. It's only 4 Pentacles, and she's holding them so very tight. And then with the Empress, that's giving me the same spider energy, the creative energy, the feminine energy, receptive energy. It's taking you a while to get here. Or this could be your mom that thinks you're weird, the Empress. This could be a mother figure, a wife. Clarify weird, please. The devil in reverse. They may think that you're the devil. This is heavy Capricorn energy. Or you may be weird because you're not allowing yourself to be controlled or puppeted anymore. Cutting off the ties from the puppeteer. Eight of Swords. You're getting out of that mental instability, that mental block, that confusion. And with the Emperor here, you are stepping into your power, baby. So somebody wants you to be, this is interesting. Somebody may want you to be a little more submissive than you are. Submissive to what? For what purpose? Have you proven yourself worthy of my submission? In any choices. This is a relationship. Have you proven yourself worthy of my submission? You don't just get it because of what you got between your legs, baby. Make it make sense. For the people in the back. The Page of Cups. Immature comfort. The Fool. I said that. Immature communication, or people that are just talking to hear themselves talk. This could be you expecting an apology or somebody needing to apologize. And it's like when pigs fly, mother trucker. Oh, bet it up. Bet it up. We have the Devil here, which is 15. I just showed you the Lovers, which is 6. 5 plus 1. They're both choices. Somebody don't like you in this energy. But this is also coming under the weird. Somebody wants you to be submissive. Sucks to be you, my friend. I said Mars energy. That's Aries energy. And he's sitting like, is you gonna do what I say so I can put this little piece down or what? Look how they're holding it though. They're just waiting on you. Waiting on me to do what? Waiting on you to do what? Waiting and watching. Why can't I have this? Because you waiting on me to act right? When you may not be acting correctly? This person may not be trying to come off as the devil or as obsessed. This person is trying not to come off as obsessed, which is why they only give you the Page of Cups energy. The pages aren't moving. Pages aren't moving, and it's indicative of immature energy or childlike energy. It could be talking about a child. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Knights move. The Knights move. It's like because you're sitting in this energy, they're like, oh, maybe she blah, 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 blah. I could have sworn I just saw the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups, but I see the Queen of Cups now. They're saying that you love yourself, and it's almost like, it's a turn off, but it's almost like, I can't control this mother trucker. What's really going on? Let me go ahead and clarify this energy. Whew. Clarify the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups, please. It's denial and rejection energy, this boredom. This may be a person coming in and you're like uninterested simply because of what you've been through. And this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any type of relationship, familial, platonic, work-wise. Although there are no pentacles out here. Four, you could be exercising. I'm hearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1. You could be a dancer. Some people may not understand why you want to dance. They don't make no money. That's not realistic. For you, Page of Materials, as I said that, gaining new information. Clarify this, please. The Wheel. Number 10, closing out a cycle. That cycle is closed. Whatever the situation was, you're closing out that cycle. And you are on top of that wheel, which means you are on the side of good karma. This dress says good karma. And you know her at the bottom. You know those sexy dances that people be doing when they be doing their legs all like that? That's what I'm getting. Face so tight, got an itty bonbon. Don't know where that came from. So good, gotta leave the light on. Bum bum bum, biddy dum biddy dum. 9 of Pentacles. I said that at the beginning. The 4 of Wands came out. So this is definitely indicative of a relationship, some type of stability, but it landed on its side. So it's almost like something undecided. Like I said, the two of Swords. If the Ace of Swords is clarity, you're adding another sword for what? You're confusing your dang on self, or you're allowing other people to. You're allowing other people to allow you to take into consideration things that do not matter. Follow your gut, follow your instinct. Somebody is rude. And somebody expects you to listen to them. Do what I say. Do what I say, not as I do. That's what some parents used to say. One more. 10 of Inspiration, baby. The 10 of Inspiration came out here twice. You let that go. Let it go. This basin reminds me of Naruto. What's that one person that had the basin and the little sand used to come out and he used to... It's giving me that. The 9 of Inspiration. The 9 of Wands. That is protective energy. I should have showed it because she's absolutely stunning in it. You are protecting your precious energy. Protecting your peace. Reclaiming your time for self. This is beautiful. I would like one more, please. Oh, baby, this ain't a performance, it's a show. I can be so unforgettable. You'll be calling me Miss Incredible. Uh-oh. You got options. Or you found out somebody else had options and was dibbling and dabbling. Like I said, confusion. Dreams are relevant as well. You see all those fish? Plenty of fish in the sea. It's plenty of fish in the sea. Pick you one, choose you one. Nurture that fish. I would say water that fish, but they're in the water. 9 of Pentacles. Because you single now, baby. Single as a Pringle. I mean, I might as well. Can I have my collective's energy? Can I clarify this collective energy, this peaceful energy? I heard I will stop at nothing. Baby, the Queen of Inspiration, the Queen of Wands. Look how glorious she is. And she's sitting in front of the sun. She's sitting in front of that clarity. So once you found out that clarity, you're like, oh, bet it up. Keep that in my back pocket for a rainy day. Pyramids. I've been getting heavy hitter, sucker. I said I'm from Chicago. Anyways, Queen of Inspiration. These pyramids, heavy Egyptian energy. You could resonate with Egyptian-like energy. My cat's been cutting up. You know, the Egyptians worshipped cats. I'm also hearing, you know, the Egyptians thought that the most honorable thing to do was to die. That sounds crazy as hell. It's also making me think of, I love you to death. Yeah, but can you love me to life? Can you live for me? I don't need you to die for me, baby. I need you. I would like for you to remain here physically. And then the 5 of materials. This is coming out of lack. Arms outstretched. I'm not sure. And then there are roses at the top of this. D Rose, they just retired his jersey. That could be significant. It's time for someone to retire their jersey. The player jersey. Wave a white flag. And then, okay. There's a painting right here with hella beautiful roses. This hand could be coming to wake you up. This new information could be coming to wake you up. Shake some shit up. 9 of Voices, because you were confused. You were very stressed out. But it's at the bottom. And the bottom of the deck is indicative of hidden energy or energy that you can't see. So you may have been stressing in private, which is why you maintain your peace out loud. Nine of Inspiration in reverse. Before you weren't protected, before you felt like things were coming at you every which way because you allowed it. Seven of Voices on top of that, under that. You be calling me Miss Incredible. Somebody could be a nighttime ballerina. Somebody could also be an aspiring artist. Because I keep getting Elastigirl by Lalisa. Somebody thinks you are absolutely beautiful. Somebody thinks, or you could feel like this. I mean, and you is. You'll be calling me Miss Incredible. You may need to work on your routines, like your daily routines, like setting aside time for your morning routine, stretching, yoga, anything that makes you feel good. Routines that are catering to your mindset, to your new mindset. Like I said with the change. Five of Voices in reverse. The Five of Voices is indicative of jealous energy, backstabbing energy. Like I said, we're talking about friends. Friends is here. The Three of Cups. You may be realizing that you need to part ways from a friend. The Temperance is here, balancing out something. And then we have the World at the bottom, the cosmos, so, ending a cycle, closing out a chapter, allowing one world to fall while you build your own universe. And if you didn't know already, I'm an elastic girl. Try it on me. I'm flexible. That song, it gives me Egyptian energy. You may be studying that. The Eye of Horus, I just saw. Can I have one more for this peace energy, please? You may have been Egyptian in a past life. If you aren't in this life, the Star. The Star, this is Aquarius energy. This is healing energy. It's also indicative of faith. And do you see where the light is hitting? Be mindful of who you allow to touch you. Be mindful of who you allow to touch your third eye. That's how they can get in. You may be led to wear more hats, not only because it's cold, and that's where the heat exits, but also because you're protecting yourself spiritually. Protect your crown chakra. That's how God gets in. You can't let everybody else in. The Page of Voices. Like I said, you may be doing some research, putting on your glasses, doing some studying. This may also be why you're hiding. Dang, why are these upside down? The Archives. While in this space of aloneness, of hermiting, we didn't get the Hermit, but it's feeling like that. You are regaining a sense of power. Oh wow, look at her forehead. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's like a circle, and it's a direct line going towards that. God, I love this so much. It's a direct line going towards her third eye. You are definitely receiving things, receiving information while you are in this aloneness, this solitude. You can't, I was on live TikTok the other day, and I got this same type of energy. God is not everywhere. I keep getting, the last time I was in church, they were like, God ain't in the tavern. God is not in the tavern. So be careful where you are. Protect this new universe that you are creating and cultivating. I got off track. I was talking about something else. And look